It's time. This is Wolverine. He has the ability to fly, not leap, but fly. And when he does so, he can take a poor soul with him. Many of you guys use this ability incorrectly, and there is a single mathematically correct way of using it. A common misconception is that you position yourself off the ledge so you just drop them off. No, the purpose is so that you can go down with them. Why? Because every death counts as a kill. And if both you and the other person dies, then theoretically you double your kills. If you want a high kill count, then it just makes sense to only play Wolverine this way. Hey Dump, aren't you throwing? Why yes. Yes I am certainly throwing. Throwing them off the map. Alright, let's get on with it. Who to choose? I know who to pick. Don't worry team, as an Insta-lock DPS, I totally am not forcing you guys to play supports. Please, 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 please. Right off rip, the enemies are camping the spawn door, making it very impossible to leave. The thing puts down his quake at the front, preventing us from using any mobile abilities. I decide to split off and head to the right side. This was a tough decision. As an alpha wolf, we must stay as a pack, but I think this was for the better. I come out going face to face with this Hulk. I hit him and ultimately miss my opportunity to lift him from the ground, but that's okay. I land on the roof, my eyes lock onto this walking sushi. I led my assist to my team. I protect the payload, but then I remember what I was meant to do. As the wise old Uncle Gran has said to me, "Thou art not to protect the payload, thou shalt provide judgment to the enemy player." And so I leave my team once again. As I already gave my assistance, I continue to pursue tormenting my player of choice, Punisher. Bringing a gun to a knife fight is cheating, and so I punish you by hugging you and carrying you off the map, killing the both of us. I search around looking for the Punisher, and I wait for as long as I can remember. I see a Jeff, and I decided to go for him for the time being. I jump in and ultimately miss my grab. If you know anything about me, is that greed is a sin, and me backing off after whiffing an ability shows that I don't sin. I see a Punisher, and so I back off to bait him into following me. This commences into my 3-step plan. It correlates to the 3 dead zones in this map for each of all the 3 checkpoints, all of which the payload passes by. Stage number 1, Small Hole. This one is by the house on the edge. This is a little bit out of the way, and so we need to bait them to go near the ledge, and then we strike. This is where we are at right now. Once the payload passes by this checkpoint, we commence to stage 2, the bigger hole. In this stage, the payload passes by the ledge over here, making it an excellent easy way to grab them and take out the both of us. And finally, stage number 3. In this final checkpoint, we see that this will be our drop zone, the biggest hole yet. Enemies will be hanging around this edge, and so we can easily grab them, take them out without their team batting an eye. And I call this Operation Meat, manually eliminating both of us all the time. Operation Meat is a go. I lure the Punisher with leaving a trail of meat on the floor. Little does he know, he is being fed into what is known as Operation Meat. He goes closer, and just when the time is right, I grab him, killing the both of us. That is 2 kills added to my stats. Remember friends, Operation Meat never fails. I respawn and I start chugging along towards the point, slowly but surely getting there. An invisible woman touches a point, and I'm conflicted between that and the thing who is pushing my team back. I decide to be a team player and go for the thing. He uses ult. I chase him down, scratching his back with my fingers. And with enough scratching, he falls to the ground. It appears that he is a little bit ticklish. I walk back towards the point and I see the Hulk stuck between places in the rock. Don't worry the Hulk, I will save you. However, he leaped away. He doesn't need saving. I am not letting you get away, Hulk. In a sparkling glimmer of hope, I see a ledge. This is my opportunity. I grabbed him, steering him to his death, ultimately ending the both of us. For those who are curious about how much extra points we just got, it's a total of 4. Hey Dump, I thought you said you just got 2. Well, if you think about it, it's Bruce inside Little Hulk, which is inside Big Hulk. Therefore, if you kill said Hulk, then you get 3 plus yourself, which is a total of 4 kills. But Dump, didn't you just kill Small Hulk? You should only get 3? Well, I just felt like it, and so we get a total of 4. Killing Hulk is stonks. We got the checkpoint. If you remember anything about our 3-stage plan, we are on to stage number 2. We have unlocked the bigger hole. But before we get into that, it looks like the Punisher wants some punishing. I walk up behind him, take him back, and solo ulti him and chop up his remains. As the payload pushes up, I look for my next potential target. My eyes lock onto the Hulk with no hesitation. Grab him, taking him off the map once more. Not only am I up 8 kills, but I've killed you 2 times. Back to the spawn room I go, and same for you too. This time, however, I think of a change of plans. I have the opportunity to cause a distraction, and so I wrap around to the left side and look for an opportunity, and to my surprise, as I walk up, Punisher uses his ult. And now at this point, I am thinking I may become minced meat, but I could also become a valuable member for my team. I become Doctor Strange and seek through all the endless possibilities, but as I did, there is only one thing I could do. The plan of attack here would be to walk up to Punisher as he cannot resist me. I become a distraction for him to look at me. He will turn around, ultimately saving my team from being under fire. However, I am now under the fire. But the plan doesn't stop here. With every bullet he shoots, I will sidestep it, dodging and weaving and attacking him at the same time with my claws. This will result in him eventually dying, killing him with style. My team cannot resist to compliment me, and so then they message, "Yay Wolverine, you saved the day," becoming the team's star player. Don't worry team, I got you guys. This battle commences once I have gotten his full attention. This is going according to plan. He got distracted and now my team is safe. As I landed, I wondered where everyone went. I realized that they all got eaten by Jeff ult and taken off the map. This has been left to a 1 vs 5 position. And I got sad that I won't receive my praise. Shortly after, however, I re-engage as they push up. I see an opportunity to take someone off the stage 2 ledge. I grab Iron Fist, but I didn't have the momentum to carry him off. This was a moment when I realized that I got too greedy. And greed is a sin, and at this very moment, I might have just sinned. My life has flashed before my eyes. This whole time I am realizing we are just playing walking simulator, aren't we? We always die with them, but if it's a price to pay for a high kill count, then it's a price that I'm willing to pay. Invisible-Woman uses her ult, but I have a counterplay in action. Watch this, princess. I grab her out of it, killing her and cancelling her ultimate. And now, at this moment, everyone started chatting and praising me. I mean, look at this proof. The screenshot doesn't lie. We conquered the second point, and now we are onto the last stage of our grand master plan. Stage number 3, the biggest hole yet. We cannot waste any time. I immediately went to the side entrance and cut straight through over to the ramp. And now I play the waiting game. I abuse third person so that I can see them, but they cannot see me. As I wait anxiously, I see Punisher joyfully walking through without a thought in his head. Joke's on you, Punisher. There should be a thought in your head, actually multiple in fact. And that thought is me watching you. Wherever you are, I am watching you. From the floors or in the ceilings, I am watching your every move. I wait until he enters the dead zone. I grab him, adding a +2 to my stats, and adding a -1 to his death. Walking simulator prevails again. I chug along back to the dead zone, trying to get there before Punisher does, but it looks like he beat me to it and so did Jeff. But it doesn't matter. Punisher moves to turret form, stopping me from grabbing him. What a counterattack he has pulled off. It is my turn now. Pulling off a 10,000 IQ move, I destroy his turret, and then I take him off the map. This was done back-to-back successfully. Operation Meat never fails. Upon respawning, I go back to the point again. Oh geez, how many times am I going to have to keep doing that? But instead of it being Punisher, Jeff was in my lines of sight. I could go for a nice slice of sashimi. I walk up the stairs, but the Punisher comes out, and in a split second, I remembered what Uncle Gran has said to me. And so I had to go for the Punisher instead, but little did I know, this was a huge mistake. As I went to grab him, he put down his turret, countering my every move. This was when I felt like I had to give him an extensive amount of judgment. You have messed with the wrong Alpha Wolf. You, Punisher, have earned a spot in a death sentence. I like to play with my food, and I cannot let you Alpha Wolf me. You already experienced Operation Meat, but you have not experienced Operation Mega Meat. In this operation, I don't attempt to kill you, but instead, I waste your time and play with you like you are my food. I hide behind walls and make you conscious of where I'm at. But Dump, what does Mega mean? Well, it's just meat, but mega. Punisher uses her ultimate, making Operation Mega Meat a success. I celebrate by taking Jeff down to the Bikini Bottom. Coming back, I pass by Punisher, toying with him once more. He is perched up at the top, keeping watch like he is guarding his deep desires. I fly towards him, but I end up missing the mark, but we still kill him in the end thanks to Star-Lord's ultimate. Invisible Woman uses her ult, but I skip out on that this time. Waiting by the drop zone, I utilize third person to my advantage once more. Hulk passes by, and then shortly after, so does Punisher. It looks like he isn't coming near. I menacingly walk towards him, asserting my dominance. I grab him, solo ulting him in the corner when nobody can hear me, and I mean nobody. Get taunted, by the way. Nobody counters Operation Meat. Ever since then, you have unlocked a part of me that I never knew existed. I assert my dominance, walking through the enemies like I am standing on business. Hey Punisher, I heard you like meat. Would you like a taste of Operation Meat? I almost feel bad going for him the entire game. The point is near and Punisher isn't able to get close. Right now he has 10 deaths and I am almost certain that all those 10 deaths were from me. The point is at his final stretch. I think with the limited distance we have, I could probably get about one more kill before the game closes out. But before we get into that, let's assess how effective our strategy has been. Here, we will calculate our total amount of kills. Hulk, 8 times. Jeff, 1. Punisher, 3 times. And I will count our 2 solo ultis just because. Now we have a total of 14 kills. But 14 is a boring number. We need one more to reach a total of 15. Why? Because it's divisible by 3. Punisher, you will be my final kill for this game. If you guys like that video, check out this one where I go DPS Jeff.